Hello, my name is Aubrey Calhoun, and I am the Executive Director and CEO here at the Buffalo City Mission. We believe that every person that walks through the doors of the mission was led here for a reason.
The Buffalo City Mission was founded over 100 years ago in 1917 thanks to a generous gift from former baseball player turned evangelist Billy Sunday. Back then, the Buffalo City Mission served warm meals to those in need in our community, and shortly thereafter began to offer a warm place to sleep from the frigid Buffalo streets. As the needs of our community changed and grew over time, so did we, moving from our location on Broadway to a larger building with more space to accommodate those in need and providing more emergency services. In 1984, we built a new facility at the corner of Ellicott and Tupper Street in downtown Buffalo. This facility enabled us to serve meals, provide warm beds, offer classes, and even provide our community with groceries and goods as they needed them. We also stepped into an uncharted territory with opening our first Women and Children Center, Cornerstone Manor, in 1992, which allowed us to step into the space that we have been dreaming of for decades, transitional housing. Over time, that building also needed more in order to accommodate the growing need in our community. Welcoming in the opening of our current Cornerstone Manor location, located just behind the medical district, opening in 2006. This location allows us to house more women, more children, and expand our offered services. One of the biggest things that differentiates the mission from other shelters is our transitional housing program, the DREAM program, which enables men, women, and children to stay in our facility for as long as they need to. Most individuals experiencing homelessness or poverty didn't find themselves there overnight. With that said, it can often take months or even years for an individual to turn their life around and step back out into the community with confidence and success. You'll notice that unlike our community center, there is no outward-facing signage in front of the Cornerstone facility. This is because many of the women and moms with kids come to us through domestic violence situations, and therefore this facility may often serve as a safe house for our residents. Cornerstone offers the same educational programs as well as a clinic and food services, just like our men's side, but we also have a birth through pre-K state certified childcare programming. Cornerstone Manor also offers after-school programs during the school year and a summer camp program throughout the summer, offering free meals and uplifting the children in our community. These programs offer children life experiences that they may not have ever had the opportunity to experience due to their economic status. Not long after the outstanding success of Cornerstone Manor was it evident that we found out our men's community center off Tupper and Ellicott simply no longer provided what we needed it to. With an emergency shelter consisting of 92 beds and a 3,400 square foot facility and a transitional housing facility that wasn't much better, we knew something needed to be done. Which brings us to today. After the tremendous success of our $15 million Next Century capital campaign, we were able to fully fund and build a center unlike any other. Unlike our past locations and services offered, our new community center is special in that it not only provides the emergency and transitional needs of our community, but preventative services as well. Stop for a moment and imagine what a homeless individual looks like to you. Contrary to popular belief, the individuals that you might be imagining, seen on the street corners with cardboard signs, only make up roughly 1 to 2% of the population and what we call chronically homeless. Over 87% of those experiencing homelessness are experiencing it for the very first or second time. That means that people like me and you are experiencing that specific life event that has caused them to enter into our shelters, alone, afraid, and feeling like they have nowhere else to turn. Our new 4th-floor Alfiero Family Center features a first floor that is entirely dedicated to serving our community. From a health clinic operated and staffed by Jericho Road, offering medical services, over 80 partnering organizations that come in on a weekly basis, an Agape shop where people can receive clothing and groceries free of charge, along with a kitchen and dining room serving 3 meals a day for all who need them, 365 days a year. Both our Alfiero Family Center and Cornerstone Manor locations include chapel services, where residents and those in our community can experience the Word of God, some for the very first time. We are also offering classes ranging from financial literacy, technology, nutrition, GED programming, parenting, health and physical fitness, anger management, and so much more. The Alfiero Center stands as the very first homeless shelter in America built with both a recuperative care unit, or RCU, and transitional housing space within its walls. As hospitals cannot discharge an individual without an address to send them to, the RCU allows us to receive patients being discharged from local hospitals directly into our programs, while still receiving the medical care and attention that they may require. This saves taxpayers nearly $5,000 a day, but more importantly, gives our community's most desperate individuals a smooth transition to a fresh start. As you can tell, we do a lot here at the Buffalo City Mission, most of which we could not do without our amazing volunteers from across the community. Volunteers or our community partners are part of the fabric of the Buffalo City Mission. Almost every day, organizations, individuals, churches, even staff members will volunteer their time serving needs here at the Mission. These volunteer opportunities could be as simple as helping to serve meals, hosting a craft night, reading a book to our resident children through the Read to Dream program, to hosting company-wide drives, upkeeping our landscaping at our facilities, or even helping to keep our thrift stores looking neat and tidy. As a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Buffalo City Mission is 100% funded by individuals, organizations, and churches, and we could not do that without the generosity of our wonderful community. Many people in our community may not know all that we do here at the Mission. So when you see a social media post from our marketing team, share it and give us a shout out. If you have a friend looking for a great place to work that will allow them to impact the kingdom with their giftings and make a difference, send them over to our careers page. Or if you have friends and family with a heart for philanthropy, encourage them to visit our website to learn how they can volunteer their time or make an impact with their giving.
Thank you for your willingness to not only serve here at the Buffalo City Mission, but our Western New York community as a whole. Welcome to the Buffalo City Mission.